Noah Versloot, 13 Henry O'Reilly, and 15 Aiden Stairs. Seabees use the screen into the post for Taylor. That's Brian, short on that long one. Tapped, but off the back of the backboard. Jacob Christie will bring it up for the Black Cats. For Marcus Hines. Hines on the dribble for Versloot. Versloot puts up the two-pointer and drains it. Shot put up and made by Isaiah Slaughter, one of 3 grade 12s on this Seabees team. Nice pass inside and beautiful finish for Henry O'Reilly. 5-4 Simonds early going. Cross court for Taylor. Taylor puts up the jumper. Versloot attacks the defensive boards, comes away with the ball. Numbers for the Black Cats. That's going to be a football on Samuel Kirkpatrick, number 7. These two Rocket Division teams. Simon Seabee's a AAA team out of the south with that gaggle of St. John area teams. And the FHS JV Black Cats, number 2 ranked AAA JV team in the province, according to NB Hoop News. Seabee's not ranked at the AAA level. They will be opponents here in this one. Once we get a stoppage to play, we'll give you their previous game action here in the Maritime Invitational, as well as the playoff implications. So with Slaughter on the take, can't get it to go down. Now Versloot, he looks to get fouled. Foul will go on Duncan Taylor, number 15. It's going to be a push. I'm getting my cords untangled here. We'll be away and running one more time. Versloot for the tie. FHS the home team on your scoreboard. Black Cats, of course, in the white with black trim. Seabees in the green and gold. Tied up. I thought they were signaling Seabee's ball on that jump. However, it is the Black Cats who inbound. One of the better crowds we've had here, at least in this gym, as Christie finishes in for this one. Of course, with playoff implications, the locals getting out to catch this game. And Simonds also traveling well. Turned over, that's going to go to the Black Cats. And why wouldn't you come out this first-class facility here at UNB? Catch a game in this Performance Center gym, high school ball. I don't see it happening anytime anywhere near future. But I would love for this to be the home of the Final 12, much like the Aiken Center was. To me, this is the premier basketball facility in the province. Of course, lots of conflicts there with UNB and their men's, women's basketball and volleyball teams here at that time of year that the Final 12 traditionally hold. And Harbor Station does a great job as well in St. John. However, to me, this is the best basketball facility in the province. Just my humble opinion. On the line for the Black Cats, making the second is Aiden Stairs. Like number 15, Duncan Taylor, might have got popped in the mouth. He's on to the bench for the Seabees. The Seabees score. 17 into the game is Darren Logan. Christie uses the screen for Sloot out of the corner. That doesn't go down. Rebound to Slaughter. Isaiah Slaughter behind the back dribble. Goes by Henry O'Reilly. Making the two is Darren Logan. Versloot will inbound for the Black Cats. Versloot drives paint, puts it up, gets two. Good hesitation move by Noah Versloot. Black Cats +2. Tight contest here. We've played 4.5 minutes. That's going to go out of bounds on the long shot. Missed by the Seabee's number 7, Samuel Kirkpatrick. Good catch by Hines. He's going to drive on Slaughter. Can't get it to go. Slaughter comes away with the rebound. Versloot with a big play to cut off that pass. Numbers for FHS. Hines over Slaughter doesn't get that one down. Nice look inside and good finish by Nathan Ross. Size advantage does go to the Seabees. Of course, that's expected. You know how FHS is a JV team. Many more grade 12s, 3 grade 12s and a bunch of grade 11s. For the Seabees here, do have some call-ups from JV with them. On the outside, Caleb Bryan now finds a man along inside Samuel Kirkpatrick. Could have pitched a tent in there. Still no Black Cats would have come to visit. Similar at the other end, it's Marcus Hines, who gets wide open behind the defense, and he finishes. Logan on the miss. We're going to go back the other way. Aiden Stairs. Stairs on the drive. Stairs goes off glass. Stairs finishes. Bryan on the drive, kicks outside for Logan, and now a deep three taken by Kirkpatrick. Numbers again for FHS. O'Reilly finishes. Black Cats beating the Seabees down court. Seabees, instead of using that size advantage inside, seem content the last few possessions to shoot the long-range bombs. Now they look a little deeper. Inside-out game maybe. That's Slaughter. Slaughter takes a deep shot. That rattles out. Versloot on the rebound. Christie for Hines. A good finish there for Hines. Good decision by Jacob Christie. Well executed transition by the Black Cats. To the corner for Bryan. Another deep shot. That one rims out. Hines comes away with the rebound. Again, FHS 3-on-2. And again, it's O'Reilly. He goes too strong off glass, but it's Hines rejected by Slaughter. Rebound taken away by Aiden Stairs. FHS resets for Sloot up top. Now it's O'Reilly. He's going to go by Slaughter. Slaughter on the board. Now Slaughter looks forward. Two Black Cats go down. Finishing was number 9, Nathan Ross. Good forward pass by Slaughter. Hines for Stairs. Downstairs are going to pick up a foul that's going to go on number 7, Samuel Kirkpatrick. Second team foul. A couple subs for the Black Cats. Maybe even 3. In fact, it is 3. Looks like some subs for the Seabees as well. Seabee side number 16, Mikhail Tall is in. On the Black Cat side, number 3 is Adam Budd. 4 is Nick Paquette. And number 12 is Gabe Arsenault. Black Cats get 2 more, stretch the lead to 8. Fast moving first quarter. Not a lot of fouls, not a lot of stoppages. I will, in the first quarter break, instead of shot now, that's a deep one made by the Seabees. That's Samuel Kirkpatrick. Instead of taking a break, I will walk you through previous games of these two teams and the playoff implications here in this tournament for this game. That's a rebound, pulled away. Turning it up court, Austin Bernard, number 5, who has checked in. But that's picked off by the Black Cats. Forward pass for Versloot. Picked off in return by Bernard. And Versloot steps on the end line after the steal. 37.8 remaining here in the first quarter. Black Cats +5. Mikhail Tall will inbound. Cross half, Samuel Kirkpatrick. Kirkpatrick to the far side for Ethan Bernard. Ethan Bernard shoots a deep shot. That doesn't go down. Simonds seems to really want that deep outside shot. Spinning is Gabe Arsenault. Arsenault off the rim, rebound to Kirkpatrick. Eight on the game clock. Seabees will play for the last shot of the half here, but no, we get a travel with 1.7 seconds left on the clock. FHS will inbound on their own inline. Christie picks it up. He's going to get a shot off. Good attempt. The shot at the end of the quarter with not much time left. First quarter will end 23-18 FHS. They are up +5 on the Simonds Seabees. Action for these two teams for FHS. They opened here Friday at the 2:30 game against Macadam. They won 83-38. Followed it up with the game that closed the night here last night against Tantramar at 8:30 start. Lost 87-74. So they come in 1-1. Need this to move to 2-1 in order to give themselves a chance for the playoffs here in this Rocket division of the Maritime Invitational. Seabees, on the other hand, they played Tantramar at 4:30 Friday. They won 87-83, and they defeated Macadam by a score of 70-62 at 8:30 on Friday night. So they come in 2-0 in this one, and a win here would advance them directly to a quarterfinal game. If FHS wins, they can move to 2-1 and tie the Rocket, setting up a potential for a 3-way tie if, in fact, the game going on between Tantramar and Macadam, if Tantramar were to win that, there would be an opportunity for a 3-way tie at 2-1 with Macadam at 0-3 here in this Rocket division. That's getting way ahead of ourselves, but interesting to think about those scenarios. We're now here in the 2:30 time slot, and that is going on right now at the pit, that Tantramar Macadam game. So we will know the guaranteed playoff participant from this division at the conclusion of these 2:30 games. Might not know it right here on air, but we'll know who's going to make it from the Rocket division once these 2:30 time slot has completed here and across the parking lot. Going to the line for the Seabees will be number 7, Samuel Kirkpatrick. Kirkpatrick, good on the first. And the second. No pressure from the Seabees. They trail by 3. Versloot. Versloot goes baseline. Kicks it up top. There's a couple shooters there. That is Adam Budd. Drains a 3-pointer. Looking to answer that is Kirkpatrick. Instead, it's a rebound to Gabe Arsenault. Black Cats come forward. That's Jacob Christie. Christie inside, back out for Versloot to Christie. Christie, 3-pointer rims out. It looked good out of his hand. 2 Black Cats fight for it, but it is out of bounds off the Black Catch. Starters, Stairs and O'Reilly. Big men checking back in for the Black Cats. Going out Versloot and Arsenault. That is Stairs on the body. Fouls Ethan Bernard. Black Cats are fired up in this one as they need, as just mentioned, the victory. Keep their playoff hopes alive here at the Maritime Invitational. A loss and 1-2 record would almost certainly mean they do not advance. Inside, taken away. By Stairs. Now the long shot from Nick Paquette. Paquette drains 2. Duncan Taylor holds up high. Taylor drives, kicks corner for Bernard. Bernard puts it up. That one is short. Rebound for Budd. Budd forward pass for Christie. Christie looks inside for Stairs. Back to Christie. Christie puts up the runner and makes the runner. Paul misses. Scramble for the rebound. Black Cats come away with it. Christie to the front court, 2-on-3. Now 2 more Black Cats catch up, but it's Christie going off glass. No good. Rebound FHS. Paul takes it away from behind. Paul now, he's going to go 1-on-2. Paul's going to go to the bucket with a little Euro step. Taken away by the Black Cats. Christie turns it up court. Christie with pace for Paquette. Back to Budd. Budd on the shot, no good. Rebound far side. And put back up by Paquette. Black Cats by 13. And there's a whole string of 5 replacements waiting on the Seabee sideline to check into this one. Coach Doug Deering not happy with the score he's seeing being put up here. Deep shot from Kirkpatrick. That doesn't go. Paul on the rebound, looking inside for Taylor, taken away by FHS. Adam Budd turns up court. Budd gets into the paint, kicks it outside for the long shot. That one rims out. It also looked good. That was Paquette on that miss. Up the sideline and crossing over Kirkpatrick. That long shot missed, but there's Tall on the rebound, and he's going to get fouled by Adam Budd. Missed block out by Budd. We'll send Mikhail Tall to the line. 4 subs in for the Seabees. Tall will stay. So sub waiting for the shooter. I believe you got 3 subs for the Black Cats. We'll just pick those up as the play continues on. Tall misses the first. Makes the second. Sub now in for the shooter. Tall will go out. Full line change completed. But the JV call-up Hutchison that's checking in for the Seabees. Maybe a little message here from Coach Gearing. So let's see what the JV guys can do against the JV team. But some of my senior Seabees aren't quite cutting it here so far. Fighting for it is Versloot. And it is Jacob McLeod. Gets the tie up for the Seabees. Ball will stay with FHS. Got a sub ready to come in for the Black Cats. That's Christie coming back in for Marcus Hines. Noah Versloot looks to inbound. Tough catch there for O'Reilly, and it's taken away by the Seabees. Nathan Ross. Turning it up court now is Jacob McLeod. McLeod, spin dribble. Mishandle there on the far sideline by number 61, Owen McDonald. That's another JV call-up. You can see the extra little piece of tape on the jersey. They already had a 6, they already had a 16, so he quickly becomes a 61. Christie, that's partially blocked. Going to be out of bounds off the Black Cats. Timeout FHS with 5:15 to go here in quarter number 2. Look inside the Simonds Seabees huddle. And now over to the FHS Black Cat huddle. I'm Bill Gibson. You're watching AOTV coverage of the Maritime Invitational. We are here throughout the day today and tomorrow as well. All games from the Performance Center court. This one that you're looking at, this beautiful facility at UNB. 2 other gyms, the rec gyms downstairs, in use in this tournament, as is a 4th gym just across the parking lot, LB Gym, or the Pit. That's also in play here in this tourney. They are the 4 courts. Leo Hayes Gym pressed into action yesterday afternoon amidst the power outage that we had here in Fredericton. Continued on here and downstairs on auxiliary power for a bit. It was a bit interesting. No safety concerns, played on and kept things right on schedule here in this 32-team tournament. That's right, 32 teams, 20 men, 12 women playing in this Maritime Invitational. Seabee's inbound into the front court. That's a long shot from Jacob McLeod, back rim. Black Cats on the break. They've been good getting out, and there's a finish for the Cats. That's Aiden Stairs, who gets 2 on the reverse lay-in on the run-out. Cats have used that breakout speed to great advantage. Inside, good rebound by Slaughter, but he can't finish it. Second chance on the second chance. That would be 3 chances. Nathan Ross gets it to drop. Now going right to the rim and finishing is Jacob Christie. Good move there by McLeod. Now into the post, Slaughter. There the Seabees are finally looking inside to Nathan Ross. Been living and mostly dying by that long outside shot. They do seem to have the size advantage against the Black Cats. See if they go back to that Slaughter and Ross combination inside. Try to pick up some points closer to the bucket. Owen McDonald for Jacob McLeod. Shot from the outside for Nathan Ross. That's a rebound controlled by the Black Cats. Aiden Stairs come out of the pack with it for Sloot. Telegraph pass for Isaiah Slaughter. I think he could have got the teletype out on that one to pick that off. See it coming from a long ways away. Subs for the Blackcats, 3 and 5. 3 is Adam Budd, 5 is Jack Grassman. Grassman's first action here this afternoon, I think. Unless he'd been in and out without me calling his name. Christie for Sloot, picks up the errant shot. Puts it right back without coming down on the ground. Blackcats by 14, 3 minutes to play here in the second quarter. Going to go out of bounds off the Blackcats. Owen McDonald will inbound for the Seabees. Oh, that stepped on the sideline. That was clearly out of bounds. Referee missed that one, was looking up court. Results in 2 points for the Simonds Seabees. Not sure if the camera was dipped low enough to see that, but that was clearly on the sideline here right in front of us. Travel on the Blackcats, and now we're going to go the other way. 4 subs for Simonds. 7, 15, 5, and 10. 7 is Kirkpatrick. 5 is Austin Bernard. 10 is Caleb Bryan, and 15 is Duncan Taylor. That's Duncan Taylor inbounding for Kirkpatrick. Back to Taylor. And Austin Bernard close to a carry there. Taylor on the control. Having a bit of trouble here with the FHS Placer, and we're going to get a foul. That's going to be a foul on Jack Grassman. Inbounding for Simonds will be Nathan Ross. Not using the screen, instead going right to the bucket with Samuel Kirkpatrick. He gets an easy score. It's now a 10-point game. FHS was once up by 14 or 16 here just a few minutes ago. Pass inside, now outside for O'Reilly. O'Reilly can't find the range. Simonds can cut it to single digits with the score. Instead, it's an intercepted pass, and then a bad foul by Nathan Ross. That's just one you can't take. Clearly the player had that intercepted. Reach from behind. Ample time to get caught back up in that play, make a good defensive stand. Instead, gives a bit of a silly foul, I guess. For Sloot on the drive, outside for Hines. And Stairs. For Sloot drives. Finds rim, doesn't go down. Slaughter on the defensive glass. Slaughter into the front court. Into the hands of Bryan. Bryan guarded by Versloot. They're working around the outside, Austin Bernard. Austin Bernard gets into the paint. That runner doesn't go down, but on the offensive glass, it's Nathan Ross. We've got a tie-up. We're going to stay Simonds. Taken away by the Blackcats ahead of the pack is Hines. Hines lays it up for 2. Caleb Bryan here on the near side. Slaughter fighting for post position, gets it well outside the post, but drives back in the paint. Oh, that looked like it should have went down for Slaughter. Instead, it bounces out. FHS to the front court, under a minute to go in quarter 2. We've got a carry. Referees here in this one, not sure if I mentioned it off the top, really should have. Misters Murray and Tweedy. Nathan Ross into the front court. Kicks it outside. That's going to go out of bounds. Intended recipient Austin Bernard. Zigged when his teammate expected him to zag. Salt's in the turnover. FHS ball. Christie for Sloot. For Sloot into the paint. Foul's going to go on number 10, Caleb Bryan, for the Seabees. Their third team foul here in this quarter, 35.6 seconds left. Doesn't look like bonus will be a factor here in quarter number 2. That's a shot put up from deep by Nathan Ross. Rebound Seabees. Samuel Kirkpatrick. That's something the Black Cats are going to talk about at halftime. Cleaning up that defensive glass. Path inside, taken away by Versloot. Versloot. For Christie, he goes off glass. Rebound for Slaughter. And they're not going to get a shot away, as that is into the hands of Noah Versloot. Entertaining first half of basketball. FHS will lead at half by 12, 41-29. I'm Bill Gibson. You're watching coverage of the Maritime Invitational here on AOTV. Take about a 10-minute break, and I'll be back with action from the second half.
At Fredericton Nissan, from our new state-of-the-art facility to our exciting totally redesigned lineup. Drop by and check out our full lineup of vehicles fitting all budgets. Fredericton Nissan has the perfect vehicle for you. Locally traded, safe pre-owned vehicles with interest rates as low as 0.99%. Our all-new drive-through service bays keep you warm and dry all year long. Fredericton Nissan, 250 Bishop Drive, Fredericton.
Fredericton Nissan, we deliver for you.
Exciting times at Fredericton Nissan, from our new state-of-the-art facility to our exciting totally redesigned lineup. Drop by and check out our full lineup of vehicles fitting all budgets. Fredericton Nissan has the perfect vehicle for you. Locally traded, safe pre-owned vehicles with interest rates as low as 0.99%. Our all-new drive-through service bays keep you warm and dry all year long. Fredericton Nissan, 250 Bishop Drive, Fredericton.
Fredericton Nissan, we deliver for you.
Exciting. Exciting times at Fredericton Nissan, from our new state-of-the-art facility to our exciting totally redesigned lineup. Drop by and check out our full lineup of vehicles fitting all budgets. Fredericton Nissan has the perfect vehicle for you. Locally traded, safe pre-owned vehicles with interest rates as low as 0.99%. Our all-new drive-through service bays keep you warm and dry all year long. Fredericton Nissan, 250 Bishop Drive, Fredericton.
Fredericton Nissan, we deliver for you.
Good afternoon, fans. Welcome back to the Currie Center. Second half action about to get underway here. FHS JV Black Cats 41. Hampton High Seabees 29. This is Rocket Division action here at the Maritime Invitational Tournament. I'm Bill Gibson. You're watching AOTV. Pleased to have you tuning in here. Seabees come into this game 2-0 on the tournament and would punch their ticket automatically to a playoff round with a win. FHS at 1-1 needs to win this in order to stay even in contention for a playoff spot. Potential here for a three-way tie at 2-1. If Tantramar wins the game, they're playing Macadam across the parking lot in the LB gym right now. That would drop Macadam to 0-3, and all of Simonds, FHS, and Tantramar would be 2-1. Then we get into some sort of tiebreaker scenario. I'm not sure how the committee would do that. Probably the three head-to-head records and point differential or something like that. Let's see. Long way to go before then. The Seabees are looking to clear that up by punching their ticket directly with a win. That's turned over by Samuel Kirkpatrick. Goes back to FHS. FHS starts second half with their starters of the game. Christie versus Lute. That Stairs. Christie on the far side. Nails the three-pointer. Says Jacob Christie. He was out early in the warm-up. Probably about 40 minutes before the game, maybe 35, with Coach Rice. Coach Rice was feeding him a number of those passes from that very spot, of course, all around the top of that arc, both sides. Took some with Nick Paquette as well, did Coach Rice. Pays off there on the make for Jacob Christie. Hines. Looking for Verslute, needs help. Taken away by the Seabees. Turning it up court, Samuel Kirkpatrick for Caleb Bryan inside. For Nathan Ross. Foul called. Goes on number 13, Henry O'Reilly. Inbounding underneath, off the hands of Slaughter. He saves it, but right to a Black Cat. Numbers again for FHS. This was a lot of the first half. Christie decides to keep it. Finger roll won't drop. Taking away Caleb Bryan. Black Cats are there and intercept the pass. That's Aiden Stairs. 3-on-3, now 4-on-3 for the Black Cats. Stairs right at the bucket. It doesn't go. Rebound Kirkpatrick. Kirkpatrick ahead of the pack for Nathan Ross. Ross on the spin move. He's going to draw the foul. Count the bucket. Foul's going to go on Jacob Christie. Ross a chance to convert the three-point play and cut the lead back to a dozen. And he does. Stairs. Looks like the Seabees now showing a bit of zone. That one drops through again for Christie. The lead is back to 15. Slaughter on the screen. Long shot put up and made by Samuel Kirkpatrick. Seabees, to my eyes, have had a size advantage and have done well when they've got the ball inside. But they've been taking a lot of those long-range bombs. That must be their game. That must be what they like to do. Sure, Coach Gearing would have changed that directive if that wasn't what he wanted. Pursuit is blocked by Duncan Taylor. Goes out of bounds off of Verslute. And now it is back to Simonds Seabee's ball. No pressure from the Black Cats. Turning that on and off by times in the first half. Haven't showed it a lot here yet in the second half. Kirkpatrick picked off by Verslute. Verslute's going to go right at the bucket. Can't get two. On the rebound is Caleb Bryan. Now a foul in the backcourt by the Black Hats is going to go on, I believe, Versloot. Black Hats' third team foul here early in the quarter. Marcus Hines goes off. That might have been a foul on Hines. Tough from my position to catch the referees giving the numbers towards the scores table on the opposite side. Caleb Bryan. That's a shot up by Kirkpatrick. Rebound Versloot. For Christie, numbers for the Black Cats, 3-on-1. Nice pass for Bud. Bud can't finish, but he does draw a foul. Adam Budd picks up the foul on Samuel Kirkpatrick. Kirkpatrick walking towards the bench like he thinks he's going to get subbed out. Maybe he just wants to have a chat with the coach, just a chat with the coach. Bud trickles that one through the basket. Couple of Seabee players deep, no Black Cat players deep. Now they change that. Christie backs up. Kirkpatrick dribbles in the backcourt. No Black Cat pressure. Look to be in a straight man to the Black Cats. Taylor on the outside for Kirkpatrick. Kirkpatrick baseline jump shot. Too strong, off the hands of a Black Cat, but out of bounds. And touching the ball is Nathan Ross. Timeout on the court, called by the Simonds High Seabees. FHS Black Cat lead has grown by 4 points here over the first 4 minutes and change of quarter number 3. Reminder that coming up next, we will have, losing track of time here a bit, it will be the 4:30 time slot coming up next. It'll be the Oromocto High School Blues and the Hampton Huskies. At 6:30, we will have the Leo Hayes JV Lions and Harborview. And wrapping up the round robin portion of our coverage here from the Performance Center court will be Ecole St. Anne and St. Stephen. St. Stephen, an impressive display earlier today, picking up a victory here that we had. Be an interesting matchup there in that 8 o'clock time slot against St. Stephen. Likely to decide a playoff spot in that matchup. Another game going on at 8:30 is St. Malachy's and Fundy. That possibly will decide a playoff matchup in their division as well. Lots to be determined in terms of who moves forward in this tournament. And of course, we will have playoff action starting for you here tomorrow morning on AOTV at 8:30. It'll be the men's quarterfinals, followed by the women's semifinals, and a women's semifinal, men's semifinal, women's final, and men's final. That's going to go at 4:30. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 games. 58 games in all in the tournament, covering 17 here from this Performance Center court. Pass inside. Nowhere to go. Stairs. They kicked it outside for Versloot. Rebound for O'Reilly. O'Reilly goes off glass on the follow-up. Versloot guarding Bryan. On the outside, 7 on the shot clock. Tough catch for Taylor. Now they got to take the long shot. Kirkpatrick goes off the rim. Rebound for O'Reilly. And now they pick off the pass to Samuel Kirkpatrick. Goes into Versloot, doesn't get a call, and turns it away. Good non-call by the official. Versloot goes to the bench for the Black Cats. Christie on the handle. Finds Adam Budd. Now the far side, Marcus Hines. Hines Looks to the baseline for Aiden Stairs. Stairs off glass, won't go. That's O'Reilly on the follow again. Slaughter finally on the tip. He comes out of it. Numbers for the Seabees and all alone, but missing the layup is Nathan Ross. Black Cats on the rebound. That's one you're going to have to get if you're the Seabees. When you're all alone, you need those to go down. Hines on the miss. No Black Cats on the boards there. Rebound to the Seabees. Nathan Ross. Knocked away by the Black Cats, but it's right into the hands of Nathan Ross. Ross seems to like that underhand finger roll. Good opportunity to block that shot, releasing it like that. Get that ball up, release it high instead of bringing it down low. Good take there by Aiden Stairs to answer. Strong move to the basket. Results in 2 points. Defense chant now from the FHS bench. Samuel Kirkpatrick launches the really deep three. Now up and no good was Henry O'Reilly, but it's a rebound for Adam Budd. Budd off the front of the rim. Second chance shot corralled by Caleb Bryan. It's going to be a reach-in foul on Henry O'Reilly. Paquette and Arsenault check in for the Black Cats. Inbounding for the Seabees is Darren Logan, number 17. Logan for Kirkpatrick. Christie comes out of the pack with the rebound. Christie gets right to the hoop. Nice lay-in for Jacob Christie. Black Cats with their biggest lead of the game here at 18. Outside, Samuel Kirkpatrick. To the corner, Ethan Bernard. Austin Bernard blocked by Christie. It's going to result in a 24-second violation. Black Cats turn up the defense. Coach Deering's looking for more subs coming in off the bench. Looks like number 13, Jacob McLeod's checking in. Coming out, number 7, Samuel Kirkpatrick. Bud on the three-point shot, front rim. Paquette. McLeod goes by him. Maybe getting a piece of it was the FHS defender. Paquette steps on the sideline. Subs in. It's going to be number 8 is Hutchison for the Seabees. Timeout called on the floor by FHS. 1:56 to go. FHS 55, Simonds High Seabees 37 here in quarter 3. One more quarter after this one. In this Rocket Division matchup, the Maritime Invitational. Let's see if FHS comes with some increased pressure. They turn the ball over, be inbounded by the Seabees. The JV call-up is Jacob McLeod, number 13. He looks to be the point guard on the court right now for the Seabees, unless there's a sub. Let's see if the Black Cats turn up pressure and change on the defensive end what they've been doing here as a result of the game situation. Up 18, 1:56 to go in quarter number 3. Doesn't appear they're setting up to do so. Looks like the same defense that we've seen. No, and now the Cats move into the front court. a little bit more pressure. That's tipped into the front court, Austin Bernard. There's the steal by Adam Budd. Budd's going to lay it up and in for two. Now here we come with pressure. This is what I expected out of that timeout call. See it coming just based on where the ball was inbounded and the pace of the gameplay. HS was going to come with pressure. McLeod looks inside, and that's a nice pass from McLeod and good finish by the other JV call-up, Hutchison. Christie, the runner from 15, won't go down. Rebound for Darren Logan. More Black Cat pressure on the ball handler. Hines knocks it away. It is a steal. We're going to have a jump ball. Hines and Ethan Bernard on the tie-up, alternating possession to Black Cats. Paquette for Hines. Hines look for the step back three, doesn't take it. Now has Bud inside. Paquette running the baseline curl. Step back three is no good. That's a hit for Ethan Bernard. Three Black Cats back. Bernard gets the pass inside for Hutchison. Hutchison doesn't get it to go. Black Cats coming the other way. Hutchison trailing the play, gets back in it now. Cross-court pass for Hines. Jacob Christie, that shooting pregame with Coach Rice pays off. That's one of the spots they hit. 21-point lead now for the Black Cats. That's going to be a foul. That's going to go on Christie. We are in the bonus, so we'll shoot two with 19.7 to go here in the third quarter. Black Cats fired up as you expected them to be in this one. Coming out fighting for their playoff lives here at the Maritime Invitational. You know, they were disappointed in that outcome last night against Tantramar. Had opportunities. Even got the game close a few times, but Tantramar just kept pushing ahead. Interesting to see how that Tantramar-Macadam game is going. See if we end up with a three-way tie. 7 seconds left in the quarter. Hines is going to put it up. Front rim, no good. Rebound goes to Ethan Bernard. And we're going to end quarter three with the score 60-42 in favor of the FHS Black Cats. That is an 18-point cushion. Take about a 2-minute break and be back with a call on the fourth quarter. Welcome back to the fourth quarter action here at the Currie Center. I'm Bill Gibson. You're watching AOTV coverage of the Maritime Invitational. That's a score desperately needed by the Seabees. Hutchison converts that one. They trail now by 16, the FHS Black Cats. In this Rocket Division matchup, Christie from the outside again. He's been money here this afternoon as Jacob Christie. Inbounds for Jacob McLeod. Pressure from the Blackcats again. Tough spot in the corner, thrown deep. Knocked away by Henry O'Reilly. We're going to have a foul called. That's going to be Darren Logan who gets that one. It's going to be two shots and possession. Aiden Stairs on the shot. Certainly nothing deliberate there in the contact. Second one goes through. FHS by 21 and possession. Inbound for Stairs. First loot. Spins. That pass goes inside and up and down for Henry O'Reilly. Gives a little flex. Emotional Blackcat squad liking that one. Converts as well from the free throw line. Pressure from the Blackcats. Breaking it is Austin Bernard. He's going to get all the way to the bucket before trying to pass. Picked off by Jacob Christie. For Sloot on the long catch. Can't corral it. Austin Bernard looking for a sub in the backcourt. Doug Deering's picking one out. And he'll bring him in. He went into the stanchion here, I believe, at this end for that last possession. Didn't get back on defense. Now he's down and out. I mean, out of the game, not down and out. Doesn't appear to be super serious. Does appear to be in a little bit of pain. Sub is in. A couple subs are in, and we're set to go. No Blackcat pressure now, and dribbling it up is Samuel Kirkpatrick. Kirkpatrick uses the screen from Nathan Ross. The far side, Duncan Taylor. Taylor. Kirkpatrick. Now Caleb Bryan. Bryan puts up a three with about 5 seconds left on the shot clock. Almost looked like desperation, but still had time. Seabees into a zone here now. Christie's just going to shoot through that with another three-pointer. I see a bright future in basketball for Jacob Christie. Present is looking pretty bright onto itself. For Sloot on the rebound. Going to fight for it, save it. Steady steps on the end line. It's going to go back to Simonds. 8:02 to go here in this quarter. Blackcats continue to stretch the lead. 11-2 here in this quarter in favor of FHS. There's a look inside on one that should have been finished but wasn't by Caleb Bryan. Christie to the front court, stops at the free throw line, pops and makes it. Jacob Christie. I'd say he's shooting the lights out, but we had that happen here yesterday for real with the power outage. That's not an analogy I want to pull out. Kirkpatrick goes to the tin for two. Loose ball. Duncan Taylor. He's going to dribble it over half against the dogged defense of the Black Cats. Taylor can't get that one to go. It's going to be out of bounds off a Black Cat foot. I believe that's off of Stairs. A couple subs coming for FHS. Five is going to be Jack Grassman. And 3 is Adam Budd. Good catch and shoot for Nathan Ross. Black Cats by 25. 6:45 to go here in this quarter. Nice look inside. O'Reilly had lots of time to finish that, maybe a bit rushed on the shot. It's one he'd like to get another look at. That one's tied up, goes to the Black Cats. Versloot will inbound. For Bud for 3. That rims out. Slaughter uses his size on the rebound. For Kirkpatrick, taken away by FHS. Hines on the drive, Hines on the finish. Seabee's into the front court. Duncan Taylor. Henry O'Reilly comes up short on the rebound, but it's Bud on the follow-up. That one rims out. Slaughter on the rebound. Going to have a block foul on Noah Versloot. We're looking for a charge on the FHS sideline against Slaughter. Goes as a block instead. Hesitation dribble by Kirkpatrick. Long shot taken by Taylor. Rebound Seabees. Slaughter now takes a 3. Doesn't get that to go. Versloot. Hines on the far side. Getting right to the tin is Samuel Kirkpatrick. Closes the gap to 25. 5:10 to go here in quarter 4. Black Cats somewhat cruising. Wouldn't say they're totally in control. Pass goes out of bounds. 2 subs in. 15 is Stairs. 7 is the hot-handed Christie. Somebody, I think, was on the sideline over there. That's going to be a 24-second violation. Good defense for the Black Cats. Good hustle there. Up off the bench and checking in. That's going to be Paquette. Checks in. Not sure for who. Maybe number 8, Jackson Pollock, who might have just been in the game there for a moment or two. Versloot goes through the legs on the pass for Aiden Stairs. It works out. Driving is Brian. Brian can't get it to go. Rebound Versloot for Paquette. Paquette for Christie. Outside Stairs takes the long range shot. Misses everything. 3:46 to play. Slaughter on the spin move. It won't go down. Nick Paquette to the front court. Christie, and now into the corner for Stairs. Stairs against Taylor. For Sloot, makes the baseline jump shot. Duncan Taylor on the offensive glass. Thought I was going to go on Aiden Stairs on the hold. That one rattles through for the Seabees. 2:40 to go here in quarter number 4. FHS has this one in hand at this point. For Sloot, that's a three-pointer drained. Slaughter wanted that ball in the post. Kirkpatrick doesn't give it to him. And now on the far side, 24-second clock violation, Caleb Bryan. Not good body language from Slaughter. He was wide open. A bit frustrated not to get the pass. I think he has a point. He's got size on all of the FHS players. Work that inside-outside game. Might be a little different score here. Slaughter on the rebound. He's going to go to the front court. He's going to lose the handle. A little too much one-on-one dribbling for the Seabees into the Black Cat pressure. Minute and a half to play. That's passed into the stands by Christie. All that's in doubt now in this one is the final score. It will be the FHS Black Cats moving to 2-1 here in this Rocket division. That win will drop the Seabees, who pick up the loss here, to 2-1. Potential for a three-way tie in the game that's going on right now. If Tantramar wins, they can also move to 2-1 with a victory over Macadam, happening across the parking lot at the pit. So with potentially 3 teams at 2-1, and I would almost say likely 3 teams at 2-1, given what I saw of Tantramar and Macadam in this tournament. That will be very interesting to see whether it's point differential or what the deciding factor is on who wins this division. You got to think that the teams, though, that are at 2-1, potentially in the mix for one of those wild card playoff spots. Blocked by Versloot. Going to be out of bounds and back to Simonds High School. Timeout Black Cats. 49.5 to play. Teachable moment of some sort here for the Black Cat sideline. Guessing we may see some substitutions. Would be my guess here for this final 49.5 seconds. Some players haven't seen a lot of the court in this one. Or let's see if there's an objective set here by Coach Rice. Of course, no way of knowing exactly what that is. here in this timeout. Reminder, coming up in the 4:30 time slot, we will have Oromocto and Hampton. Had a good look at Hampton yesterday. Talented looking team there in Hampton. I've not seen Oromocto yet this year. Oromocto, of course, AA school. Played AAA for a while. Really sort of not a good fit for them in the division with Leo Hayes and FHS. Dropped back down to AA. Much more competitive spot for the OHS Blues. Caleb Bryan, Slaughter was again calling for the ball. Picked off by Christie. Do see some subs for the Black Cats. 14 is Chowdhury. 5 is Grassman. 10 is Mark Patterson. And number 9 is Teo Ball. That's Patterson's hands. White is out of bounds. Goes back to the Seabees with 17 seconds on the game clock and a 30-point FHS lead. Bringing it across half is Samuel Kirkpatrick. He seems content to just dribble it out. We will finish 82-52 FHS, plus 30 margin of victory for the Black Cats, which will help if it's margin of victory in some head-to-head matchups that count. So we'll see how the playoffs work out here in this Rocket division as both of these teams move to 2-1. Three-way tie possible if Tantramar wins across the parking lot. Well, I'm sure Coach Rice will check in here later with us to let us know what those scores were. I'll try to get that between games as well. This one finishes, big margin for the Black Cats. Come on back to AOTV at 4:30 for Oromocto and Hampton. I'm Bill Gibson. Thanks for tuning into this one, fans. Stay tuned here all weekend through the championship game in the MIBT.